Hello, welcome. Whether you're new or you're not, welcome. Okay. There's a lot in this message. There's a lot, guys. And okay, in a previous video, I mentioned that I used to write these messages out, and I still do write them out, just not on a notebook, but on my notes. Guys, look at, I have oh my god, I need to clean that screen. Anyways, okay, let me get into it. So I have been seeing number one a lot. I've been seeing number ones a lot lately, and you guys, the last time I saw number one, a lot happened. Okay, so you guys are at a new beginning, and it's because you literally closed out a massive cycle, which I titled one of my other videos. You closed out a massive cycle, okay, and essentially your brain was just going crazy. It was the reemergence of your old anxious self, okay? So in the past, you could have been someone who just always felt like you had to do things alone, or figure things out alone, or you just preferred being alone, because being in the presence of the people that were in your closed environment, it felt almost too much to handle because you cared so much, or it felt very your environment could have felt very turbulent, okay? So so that version of you was coming to the surface, and they were hey, how y'all doing? And then you're just who invited you? And they're me. And you're It's because that version of you, which, okay, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay, I'm receiving this message. That version of you holds codes that the present version of you needs in order to step into all the places, the spaces that you're trying to go, right? That you're trying to align with. And but the thing is yeah, that's what it is. You had rejected them. Oh my gosh, this is actually crazy. Because I'm hearing in real time how this is tying into the rest of the message. Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay, so you rejected that side of you partially. They're still there. They're still there. Trust, they're still there sometimes, for sure. But the parts that you rejected was the part that was would just overextend and overgive and over, right? Making you could have felt resentful, or that people wouldn't reciprocate your energy, and it's you didn't even want anything in return. You did at a certain point, then you were okay, where's the love? I'm just receiving pain. But you could have been grown resentful. Yeah, that's what it is. Anyways, but initially who you are, you're just a giver. You're just a giver. You just love to love. Maybe you could resonate with acts of service could be your love language. You love doing little things for people, or some of you are you love to feed people, or you like to share your things, your food, whatever. Okay, so that's really specific for someone, but that's what it is. It's you rejected that part of you because it's you associate that version of you with pain, with hurt, with heartbreak, with abandonment, with betrayal, with all these things happen to you. All these bad things happened to you when you were embodying that version of yourself. Okay, wow, this is actually incredible. So where you're at right now, oh my gosh, this is actually crazy. Okay, so that was a very giving, very loving, very open, heart was open, right? But then because you're pain, you kind of like had this rough exterior like started to form, right? And I see a tree right here. And trees have a very rough exterior, right? Because they have to protect that smooth the wood inside, right? But in order to withstand the harsh conditions, this like rough exterior forms on the outside, right? So it's like that's what happened with you. You were in this hyper masculine state, and where you're at right now, guys, in order to create miracles on this planet, to anchor heaven on earth, you have to balance the masculine and the feminine, because God designed the masculine and feminine to create. Like the feminine receives, oh, I'm hearing like, oh, heaven's coming down, boom, okay, and then she's like, do, 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 do. Or they're like, do, 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 do. Because feminine is not she, masculine is not he, okay? This is genderless, it's energetic, okay? So, receives, and is like, here's the script, this is what you need to do. And then that masculine energy acts, and it creates that, it manifests it into physical reality. Wow, that's so incredible. Okay, so that is what's happening with you. I don't know why I look so tired. I'm like, no, I am tired. You guys could be tired too. You guys could just be so like drained, feel beat, feel like I don't know, you guys could be having vivid dreams right now, but like also feeling like maybe still like tired throughout the day. Some of your guys' head hurts. Okay, anyways, so essentially what's happening is you are coming back into union with your feminine energy, okay? Because you've been in this hyper masculine state, and this is all done by design. Like this was meant to happen, okay? So you're in this hyper masculine state, and then you're creating, you're doing, you get excited to like, when you listen to motivational speeches, inspirational speeches, when you are like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna pray like this, I'm gonna meditate like this, I'm gonna manifest this or that, I'm gonna try this new thing, this workout routine, like, oh my goodness. And it's like, do you ever slow down? And it's like, you could feel uncomfortable when you do slow down, or when like there's crickets, and when things get quiet, you suddenly become anxious, okay? And that's why, because, oh my gosh, I'm getting chills. Okay, it's because that is that reemergence of your old self, but it's not something to be feared. It is you. It is you. It is your feminine aspect. It is you asking to be seen, okay? So you grab your feminine aspect and you integrate it back with you, okay? And I'm getting a call right now, so you got some stuff coming in for you, okay? But so you integrate that with your masculine aspect, which you literally like mastered, okay? I don't know why I'm hearing curated. Like, I don't even know how. Let me look it up. Wait, I don't know if I have data on this. But yeah, it was like, let me see. This is not working, okay? So anyways, but yeah, so it's like, I'm hearing curated, I don't know why. Yeah, okay. So guys, sometimes during these messages, I just get like giddy, and I'm like, oh, like, I don't know why. Okay, so, yeah, that's what's happening with you. Okay, let me get into the message now. Oh my goodness, yes, this is what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you guys this first. So, guys, I got this, like, oracle deck, right? This, like, little mini version of like this super powerful deck. It's like white light something, I don't know. And the other day, like, oh my god, this is literally what was happening. So the other day I was like yawning like profusely, and then I had the hiccups like another night, and I'm like I know I'm getting hiccups for some spiritual reason. So I was looking it up, and it's like, oh, releasing energies. And then I was yawning, and then when I couldn't yawn, when I couldn't let that yawn out, I felt like my whole body like, oh, like all this negative energy like brewing in my chest. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then finally when I yawned, I was able to let it go. So it's like And then literally right after that, my nose just starts running, and I'm like, whoa, what is going on with me? And I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, within like the past 2 weeks, somewhere around there, something happened. I've been saying this, something happened. Someone tested you, your boundaries, something happened. Like, take that how it resonates. Something big happened, something where you had to look in the mirror and say, I will not tolerate this anymore. Or something happened that, like, I'm hearing like threatened your peace, or made you like scared, feel like a little kid again. Something happened, okay? And yeah, so something happened, okay? But what that was the divine was like, look, it's time, we gotta get things in motion, we gotta get things moving, like, you know, you are ready. And it's like, oh my goodness, this is what it is. Oh my goodness, this is actually insane. Okay, so within like the past couple weeks, your brain literally could have been everywhere but here, okay? Everywhere. And it's like, you're like, and it's like, maybe you, like, I don't know, a month ago or something like that, like you were on a groove, maybe things were like, it was like smooth sailing, you're like, okay, you feel good, you feel comfortable, okay? And then out of nowhere, things could have gotten quiet. You didn't like really feel this momentum anymore, things maybe felt a little stagnant, and then boom, all these thoughts start going. And then it's like, maybe you were excited about like things to come and things that like you could create, and then it just became like you became like the victim again. And it's kind of like it's not your fault. Like, I'm not saying, oh, you're a victim, no, like, but it's like you could have felt like, yeah, the victim to your circumstances. Like, you were at the mercy of your circumstances, right? And getting caught up in like what you can like only see, what you can only like physically see, right? And so that could have made you feel really anxious, like, oh my gosh, like what if I can't get out of this? What if I never move past this? Like, what's gonna happen? Like, all these things, right? So it's like all these thoughts. Okay, so then basically what happened is, because you were in that space, like your mind is, the universe was literally giving you so many chances to release something. Okay, so for some of you, like, this could have been like relating to your boundaries or lack thereof. And since you were just like reacting to everything, and you weren't in that space of like, everything's happening for me, not to me, you were in the, oh my gosh, this is all happening to me, then you weren't able to really like see, okay? You weren't able to see and transmute this opportunity to expand, to grow, because you weren't able to do that because you kept reacting to it, okay? So then something like, boom, like a shift happened, and then it shook-ish up, okay? And basically what's happening right now is you're just releasing it. You're releasing it. You could be feeling better. Your mind can just be more at ease now than it was, okay? Yeah, so anyways, so that was happening with me too, guys. To me too. Like, I was crashing out. I was losing it. And so I was releasing all this like energy, and I felt it like in my body, and it was just leaving my body. And it's like, okay, because you integrated the lesson, I was like, damn, someone made me feel so unsafe. I felt like a little kid. I felt so disrespected. I felt so scared. But the next morning, like, God literally healed me. Angels healed me. Like, I'm so incredibly grateful. Oh my goodness. Because I was about to like dip. I was like, no, I need to leave. Like, I need to get out of here. You know, I need to go back to like my hometown and whatever. So it's a whole thing. But you integrated the lesson. You integrated it, guys. And now I'm like, I do not care. I do not play around by my boundaries. Like, I'm not like, because for me, it was like, I have my boundaries, but then someone oversteps and I'm like, oh, I didn't think this far. And then boom, boundaries go out the window. Okay, so it's like, no. Be firm in who you are. Like, this is such a huge message for you guys. Like, be firm in who you are and do not shake in that. Never shake in that. I don't care if someone is like crying on the ground, pulling at your feet, like you're walking and they're like this, hands around your ankles, like please, please, please. Like, I don't care. They can sit there and they can have their temper tantrum because they have to learn that they don't get what they want by disrespecting others or making other people feel unsafe. You're not asking for much, okay? You're not even asking for like the bare minimum. This is, every single person deserves to feel safe. Gosh, and like, especially guys, like creation literally wants you, someone who is literally like, you are a messenger of light. You're a messenger of God. You're a messenger of love. You're a messenger of truth. And you want to exist in that. You want to spread the message. You want to be that. But God is like, okay, we are fully supporting you, but you need to have boundaries. And you not just say, oh, I have boundaries, blah, 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 I want to be respected. No, you need to act like it. You need to act like it. Okay, I don't care who it is. I don't care if they say they can walk on water. You respect my boundaries. If not, see you later. Like, you know? So that's a huge message for you guys. And that's a big one you had to overcome, because you could have felt like always doing things for other people. So you felt bad to have boundaries. You felt bad to say no. No, you're not in that season anymore. Know who you are. Okay. So anyways, one night I was shuffling these cards, and this one, like, I don't know this one flew out, and then I'm like, oh, like maybe that was an accident. And then I do it again and boom, it goes flying, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I read it and I'm like, thank you, God. Okay, this card is Extreme Unction with the number 34. And that's a 7. The Catholic sacrament of last rites signifies a powerful and permanent spiritual closure to a karmic cycle. What did I say? And positive divine activity which forgives and frees you to live in a profoundly transformed way. Bravely embrace a new way of being. I'm sorry, that's just so funny to me. Okay. Bravely embrace a new way of being. Your life will be different to what you have known before. Some of you guys are moving. Some of you guys are leaving. I know it. And you don't even know it. Some of you, you're moving and you don't know it yet. You are ready for this. Peacefully release your attachment to the past. You have been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth. Guys, that's that number 1 I was talking about, new beginnings. Now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and move toward it with an open heart and clear conscience. I was like, absolutely no way. This is incredible. So how magical is life? How magical when you start tapping in. And then these other cards, look how beautiful. These came out. Where is it? Which one was the first one? The first one was, it is okay to be misunderstood. You were never meant to be understood, because you've always been speaking the language of light when they're speaking the language of fear. Period. Done. I don't need to say anything else. We're moving past that. You couldn't see the way because you paved the way. Okay? You couldn't see the miracles because you came here to create them. Damn. Jeez. Okay. What was the other one I saw? You deserve to be seen. Yep. Look how beautiful. So pretty. magical, like you. You're magical. You are meant to be seen. There's not a lot of magic that we see in this earth, but you are here to create it, which is why I am here to activate the codes within you that already know, and so that you can rise and then step into your leadership roles and create heaven on earth, to create magic on earth, to create miracles, and to break the generational curse of fear in your family, in your bloodline. Okay? Like, I just casually say that and you're like, yeah, it totally resonates. You even hear what I'm saying? My goodness. And also another quick message, like, and I'm gonna keep hyping you up, but other people, like literally normal, regular people, whatever, they will try to watch this video and they will not understand what I'm saying. Okay? They will not understand what I'm saying. So it's like, if you really understand what I'm saying, if you hear the words, if you feel it in the depths of your being, if you resonate with this, oh my gosh, you literally came here to live an extraordinary life. Extraordinary life. Like, there's nothing you can't do, and you know it, which is why you're always like, oh my gosh, what do I do? How can I create more? What can I do? I'm running out of time. Because it's like, you want to do so much, and my angel, you are going to do it all. You're going to do it all. This is your proof. This is the message that you need. Why does it feel like my camera is dirty? I don't know why. It's just like bugging me. Oh my gosh. Wait, am I going crazy, or did I actually make it more clear? No way, it was actually dirty. I'm actually mad. Wait, maybe it's just an illusion. Okay. Come on, brain. Let's go. And then, okay, this is extremely symbolic. This is so annoying. 21 minutes in and I have a whole message to share. Look at this Pegasus. Look at it. Look at it. Go on an adventure. Oh my gosh, this is actually insane. Hold on, I need to get back to this card. And then this is find your haven. There is a place of wonder waiting just for you. Yeah, you guys are literally magical. Also, I love like little portals and like trees. Like, oh my goodness, I would love to step through like a little doorway and then like enter a fairy magical land. Okay. I also feel very connected to like fairies, guys. Guys, so, oh my gosh, let me show you. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea how excited I get to record these. And I don't feel alone. Like, even though like technically you could say like right now I am alone, like I don't feel alone. Because see, time's not real. So all the timelines they're existing in the infinite eternal now. So when you're watching this, I can feel it. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm just sitting here in my car like, woo. Okay, so yes, I started this by saying like signs you could see are on the Pegasus. Okay, not signs you could see, but signs I've been seeing are on the Pegasus back. Pegasus? I don't know. On the back of a Pegasus. Okay, so guys, for so long I have been seeing like on my Pinterest, and I'm gonna make it public for you guys. I'm gonna make my Pinterest public for you guys, so like we can all be friends on there. It's gonna be a beautiful, wonderful community, but it's where you create your vision board, because you have no idea. If you look at it every day, your dream home, your dream car, your dream career, your affirmations, your this, your that, you have no idea what it's going to do. You have no idea, because you're such a powerful manifester that if you just look at it every day and you feel good about it, you are drawing in that timeline so fast. So I want to create things where it's like you guys can literally just have like fun ways to call things into your reality. Okay, on my Pinterest I have been seeing non-stop a Pegasus or a white horse or a unicorn, things like mystical creatures, right? And all of a sudden, like recently, for the first time ever, before it was just the Pegasus, and this is what it was, the Pegasus was like, I'm here, like you're almost there, and now you are literally on the back of that Pegasus. You're on the back of the Pegasus. I literally had to like, I almost like closed my laptop when I saw it. I'm like, no freaking way. No way. Whatever happened to you, whatever triggered you, whatever pushed you to like a, I don't know, not like, maybe it wasn't even like a breaking point, but like damn near, or made you like almost like lose it or something that just tested you, okay? That literally, you releasing that and you integrating, like you taking the lessons from it and integrating it, literally put you on the back of that Pegasus. And now you're about to zoom, take off. Guys, I have been seeing like you're on the back of the Pegasus and you're saying bye to everyone. You're saying bye to everyone. And guys, you're literally going on an adventure. Like, I don't know if you can see, but look at this. They're on the back and they're going to the moon and the stars. Go on an adventure. Today is the day to do something daring. Guys, you can't put the variable X, Y, and then want W to come out. No. If you want different, you have to act different. You have to embody differently, okay? You can't walk in fear and hide when you see this person or that person and then expect and then get like confused or hurt when things look the same. You are fully capable of doing it. You are, okay? You're literally going on an adventure. And yeah, I'm so proud of you. Like, genuinely, this is insane. Okay, maybe I won't read this whole message because I feel like this is gonna be long, or I'll just speak really fast. Okay, guys, so I had a dream this morning that basically, like, I got fired, okay? Basically, I got fired, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go back home. Like, oh no, like, what do I do? But I was silently crashing out. Like, I was pretending like I was fine. I was just walking around with my chest out in the dream, but inside I was like, shoot, what do I do? And I actually was feeling like pretty scared. And then I was like, oh my gosh. And I woke up and I realized, oh, and then someone else, like in my dream, that's usually like I've always wanted to rely on, so you guys could deal with, like, you guys could have had cycles of like you being in like codependent relationships, or not necessarily romantic, but in any way. So you could have struggled with like codependency. Okay, so it's like this person that I kind of wanted to depend on, rely on, didn't even say a word when they were in the room when I was getting fired. Okay, and like they know who I am, and like they still didn't say anything, and I was like, okay, damn, like, so no, see, this is true. It reaffirms it. I'm just doing this thing alone. Like, I'm all alone. So it's like you guys could resonate with that. Like, damn, like I have no one to support me and whatever. So I said, yeah, feeling like I'd fall behind and never make it to where I want to go. And that's like my biggest fear. And that I am unsupported and have to do things alone. So I'm like, damn, that's super symbolic dream I had. So yeah, I said, yeah, that's what I said. So I said, you're usually like very optimistic and hopeful, but the past few weeks could have felt like heavy, mentally, emotionally exhausting, right? And like there's so many layers to you. And I'm saying, like, it's wild because literally when you're alone, you literally feel God, you feel peace, you feel free. Like, you guys could have always longed for that feeling of freedom. But then when you're around people, or just certain people that are like, especially people that are in their like wounded masculine energy, again, this could be females in their wounded masculine energy, you tend to shrink or tiptoe around spaces that should feel safe for you. And yeah, I just want to remind you that where you're at right now is exactly where you're meant to be. Where you're at right now is exactly where you are meant to be, okay? You, just as you are perfection. I know you want to do more, and maybe you don't want to be where you are right now, but this moment is part of your journey. You literally signed up to be here. You knew this would be part of the journey, guys. You You could just feel that like, oh my gosh, I want to do more, I want to do more, because you're so deeply tapped in. Your soul knows. You remember how quickly light moves and how easily things manifest in higher realms of light. But here on earth, there's density and light moves slower. So just rest, because if you were your past self, guys, even just like 2 weeks ago, you wouldn't have been the vessel that was able to receive what is coming in for you right now. Damn. Aw, so cute. Guys, I just want to say this really fast, like, I don't know, and not that I feel sad, but like, damn, I'm getting emotional. But I just feel so glad, like, to be here and to have aligned with you guys, because, you know, guys, I'm in this collective too, so it's like, I felt so misunderstood, so alone, felt like I could scream and no one would hear me, like no one could hear me. And the fact that like I have this community now where it's like you guys see me and I see you and we all speak the same language, like I just feel so grateful and I'm so appreciative of you. Yeah, just wanted to say that. You're so special. Okay. Yeah, the restlessness. You might have been feeling pressure to do more, to give more, or be more. But my angel, I say this with complete love. That is all in your head. And I hope this truth sets you free. You can sense the energy of those around you, but you're also feeling your own restless energy. And maybe as a child, you felt you had to perform or achieve in order to be perceived as good or hardworking or something. And guys, like, but right now the universe is smiling at you, waiting to surprise you, to see your reaction. It's like they're saying, just wait, because literally something magical is aligning with you, for you. Creation has your back. And that anxious, worrisome version of you, it reappeared uninvited, but it was invited. Not as a setback, but as a messenger. It's here because it holds something profound that you need in order to step into this new timeline. As a child, you could have felt the need to constantly be on alert, to keep your head on a swivel, because the unknown felt unsafe. So being in control was your way of feeling protected, of knowing what's going to happen next, of what they're saying about you or not saying, or blah, blah, blah. But angel, you do not have to be in control anymore. You never needed to. You don't need to overperform or bend backwards to feel worthy. This recent season has been about rebalancing your feminine energy, becoming softer, more receptive, and more peaceful than ever before. To get comfortable with the silence, for that is where you receive the light, the wisdom, and ideas of creation. Wow. Silence. That is where you are able to create. It feels so anxiety-inducing to sit in stillness, to feel a lack of momentum because you've always been in this go, go, go energy. But you are being asked to merge this masculine aspect that you have mastered with your powerful, soft, and divine feminine aspects so that you can create heaven on earth. The shift. Guys, let go and become nothing. Also, guys, I'm getting this, clean your room, clean your space, clean something, because after all that, like, you were not present, you were not cleaning, like, things were just accumulating. So just, yeah. Just clean up, because when you have a clear space, you have a clear mind, and from that space of nothingness, creation happens. Well, become nothing so God can make you everything. Stop trying so hard. You may have felt anxious, drained, or caught up in old fear-based patterns, your mind moving at full speed, even when you were sleeping deeply. But maybe days felt like they were flying by, dreams vivid, or you experienced, disrespect that forced closure. But here's the truth. You cleared out a huge cycle. You just stepped into a new timeline and you're flying on the Pegasus back. Rebalancing. Growing up, you were a giver. Your love language has always been acts of service. But after being hurt so many times, you finally said, enough. You took your power back. You became more self-focused, putting your own needs first. And not everyone liked that, especially those who benefited from your people pleasing. Thank you. That was never yours. Now, this reemergence is bringing you back into balance. You may feel called to give and care again, but this time from a place of wholeness, not depletion. That's the beauty of your journey. You are coming into harmony within yourself. Wow, what a beautiful journey you set up for yourself. If you can now lean into faith, rest in stillness, and trust that knowing this within you, your life can truly transform overnight. I love this message. This is such a beautiful. I love all my messages, but I really love this one. And I was so excited to get this one. I was like, oh my gosh, I was washing my hair today. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to do my message. Oh, it's getting so dark. Should I turn this on? Oh. Whatever. I tried. Okay. Guys, and then my friend had a dream about kids they were playing soccer in a stadium, right? And they're like, no, I have to wait till the people come. And then my friend's like, no, just play. And they're like, no, I want people to watch. I'm not gonna play until people are watching. I need people to watch. And then my friend's like, no, let's just start playing. And they start playing, they start having fun, and boom, forget everything. They're just in it. They're in the present moment, and they're having fun, and they're kicking the ball around, and they're going crazy and all this stuff. And then literally they look up and the entire stadium is full. And I was like, oh my gosh. When my friend told me this, I'm like, oh my gosh. So, but once they started playing for fun, laughing, creating, and losing themselves in joy, the stadium filled up. That is your message. Follow what feels good. Play, create, and have fun. Because when you do, everything else will align, and the crowd, the blessings, and the abundance will all rush in. Wow, I love this message. This is such a beautiful message. Oh my goodness. And then finally, I had a little message for you guys. Yeah, so they are fair checking. Sorry, guys. Just pretend there's elevator music right now or something. This is why you're so self-aware, because through that self-awareness, blah blah blah. Maybe that's just the end of the message. I can just I'll just share this whenever I find it another day. But yeah. I'll just share another day. Yeah, you guys, that was a loaded message. I know you guys keep up because your brain is like my brain. And yeah, I just want to say, just get excited. This is a wonderful, exciting time to be alive. And I love you so much. And I hope you get the rest that you need, that you deserve. I don't like this light. And yeah. Oh wait, there's another light. Oh my gosh, this is better. Yeah, so love you guys. I will see you soon. And yeah, you're amazing. Bye.